All right, hey everyone. In this video, we are going to be getting our cars ready to print. And what I mean by that is we're going to be making a PDF from drawing, very similar to how we put or made SpongeBob Book Professional in our earlier assignment. Now, how we're going to do this is we are going to start by, well, going to that front view, just checking to make sure that we've changed it. And I'm going to be honest, the front view usually happens naturally where we have changed that trapezoidal shape from, well, its basic shape. Now from there, on the other side, we also have to check to make sure we have our top view changed. So if we go up here and select, you can see that our top view shape has also changed. It should have been a normal rectangle. Now it has changed in some way, whether it be an arc or a rounded end. Any which way it happens, that way it's okay as long as it doesn't look like a rectangle. And now we are ready to print. So once again, we're going from design to drawing and then from design. Select it. This is where sometimes it takes a little bit of time to pop things up. At the same time, we want to go change our sheet size. Remember, we're going to change our standard to ASME, and then we're going to change it to size A, which gives us a 8.5 by 11. All right, which our 275 should fit on, hopefully. That's what I'm going to find out right now. And then now when we hit here, okay, we're going to be landscape, by the way. It's going to send this into drawing. And this may take a little time, so I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to come back in after it loads. All right, we're in here now. So the important part about this now is we are in our front orientation, so we want to make sure we have that piece. We're going to drop that down. At the same time, actually, you know what? We want to go over here and change a scale first. That's one thing I almost forgot about, 1 to 1. I think we used a different scale last time. This needs to be 1 to 1 because we want it to be a true size. So our true size is showing up that way. We don't want to have the visible pieces that way. We just want to go over here to where it says visible edges only. And then from there, we should be able to bring our car over. Hopefully it fits on our paper. Oh my goodness, that 275 might be too big. At the same time, we're just going to drop it in. I'm learning. We might have to go a little shorter for my maximum length. Now, with that being said, when I drop my car down in here, try to get it on the paper, all right? The next thing I do is hit OK. Now, we have that piece that way. You can click and move it around if it needs to move that way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to do the projected view, and we're going to select, and we're going to slide straight up. And that's going to be our top view, and we're going to drop that right about here. Check mark. All right. And now that we have our front and our top, that's what we need for printing. Okay. At the same time, I'm learning that my maximum might be about, I don't know, 10 millimeters or 5 millimeters too long. But these are things you learn when you're doing things for the first time. Now down here, a project, we're going to click this, double click into it. This is going to be a CO2 car. I'm just going to delete that out. And then everything else should be kind of auto-filling for you. The last step here is just making sure we know how to save this so we can put it in the right spot. So, or not save it, export it. So we go to export over here. We want to make sure we export to PDF. We did this, I think, in the SpongeBob piece, but this export PDF should give us a pop-up. Oh, after we hit OK. And then over here, we want to come in. Mine hasn't been named yet, so we can name that CO2 car. And then we can come down here to where it says save on our computer, select on the right-hand side, and then remember we're finding documents here. Now that we hit that, when we hit save, we should put a CO2 PDF document into our document files. So hit save. Hit save again. Now, there's one thing left to do, and that is finding our PDF to turn it in and to also drop it in the Dropbox for my hour. But that, I think, is pretty easy. If you can find the file, you should be able to put it in my Dropbox. You've done those things last year. At the same time, I can show that in our next video if I have to make one. Hope this helps. Thanks for making a CO2 car with me. Have a good day.